Hello, and welcome back to another episode of One Idiot, One Console, because the other one's at work. Obviously, today we're playing a bit more of Timberborn. Uh, which I wanted to acknowledge quickly. I woke up this morning to one of my videos specifically with, 166 views on it now, and that's incredible. That's better than I was expecting anything to ever do on this channel, and I'm really, really happy to see it, so thank you. Anyone that actually watched the video and everything, it also had a higher watch time than any of the other videos have so far. It's wow. I never expected anything to actually happen. And I'm thrilled in a way that I can't really describe properly, but yeah. Genuinely, thank you. That was awesome to wake up to. Um, So yeah, obviously this is gonna be one of the fix-it episodes. First thing I'm doing is putting in some showers. Um, I want to leave the Lidos in because they do, fun as well, and that just seems like something that I should be leaving alone. I think I'm gonna... Nah, I'm just gonna bump this portion of the path down. Alright, so we'll let them get those done. Um, so yeah. Onward. The next suggestion that I had was arranging it so that the beavers in here would have to swim to get to their houses, which I do think is one of the next things that I want to do here. So I'm going to end up with some beavers sleeping outside temporarily. Um, I'm trying to decide how the best way to do this would be. Honestly, it might be best to just do it all at once. I just want to make sure that they don't all get stranded in their houses, so I'm going to wait until the next morning, but I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to real quickly delete the top layer except for the platforms right in front of the doors. No, that wouldn't work. Okay, I'm going to delete this middle section here, which means I could do up to here anytime I wanted because they can still use that to get to and from their homes. Okay, so that's good. I can do that, which I'm going to wait for them to get off of it because I obviously don't want to strand them. Damn, a lot of beavers live over here. Let's see how we're doing on the aesthetics while I'm thinking about it. Roof. I probably don't have any roofs over here yet, do I? I don't. Okay, that's going to be fun. Okay. Pause quickly. Oh boy. Okay. Pause. Okay, so we've gotten that done. When I manage to fill up this reservoir completely, that should be no issue. We'll go ahead and raise the priority of everything right here. Yeah, and then I need to put in a path. Alright. That should do it, once they get around to it. Oh shit, and then this area. Okay, yeah. Realizing my error. Let's go ahead and... Oop, not rubble. Let's do that, and then replace this further with stairs. And raise the priority. Alright, and they've already gotten that first bit done, so should be no time at all until we have the second part of the guy standing there like, hello? In other news, at some point once I have enough explosives going, I think I'm gonna at least level this section down to right there. So actually I could just, yeah, I'm going to put down what I want right now. So this only needs to go down one level. And the next level up needs to go down 2, which I'll have to redo this portion if I want that to stay there. But for now, that'll be no issue. Worry about it later. Making sure I didn't end up with any on the outside. And then 3 right there. Alright, so this area, it was suggested to me to pressurize it, which I am not 100% sure how to do that, but I have an idea. I just don't know if it'll work. Well, it won't there. Yeah, I tried to look into it and I could not figure out how I would be able to make all of that fit through one set of like a 1x1, you know what I mean. I was told I only need 1 strip of explosives going that way, and I've got 3 right now because there's 3 water sources, and I do not understand for the life of me how to make that not a problem. So we're ignoring that for a moment. Oh good, and the showers are in. How are we doing on wet fur? We are doing okay. We're getting there. I think I should probably put in a couple more showers, honestly. Which the question then becomes, where is a good spot to kind of toss one? Which right there. We'll run around the map a little bit and just throw in some extra stuff. Let's see. Not there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of good spots for that that's, like, readily available yet. Let me see what the usage is like. I'll give it a couple of days and see if that increases. It really might, honestly. And this is helping, if nothing else. Which the next thing I kind of wanted to start setting up is my zipline hub in here. Which I'm gonna see where exactly they're taking the ziplines to for the most part. Okay, so everybody comes out of here. A lot of them just get off in this area, it looks like, and go that way. A fair few of them are taking this line, which is good. Some of them are going this way, which means they will get wet anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I wanted to put the hub in here, but I don't know if it would be that worthwhile at this point. Just checking back and forth to see how it's doing with, wet fur. This will also help in a minute. I think I'm gonna, just for the well-being, I think I'm gonna quickly, or the aesthetics rather, I'm just gonna put like one of these where they can reach them on every house. And if I decide I want to build this area taller, then I will do that later. Which they don't really have a lot that they're building right now, so yeah, I was about to say they should get these done pretty quickly. This area is particularly busy in here. I wonder if maybe I could, like, use the tunnels to, like, flood this area. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could use the tunnels to, like, flood this area and then just use stairs, and anybody that has to walk across this area, excepting, like, right here. But this area specifically right in here and, like, over here, I'm thinking I could flood and they would have to walk through more water, which would lead to even more wet fur. And I could probably do the same thing on the other side. Like, if I could just, like, bring the flood back into this area right here, everyone would pretty much get wet. And that would be actually not too bad of an idea. The only problem is there's a lot of stuff right here, so I can't do it right there specifically. But, like, I could get little patches in here where I could just, like, put in stairs. Yeah, okay. I'm liking this idea the more I'm talking about it. So I think I'm going to try to execute that idea over here first. And see how it goes. Which, if I'm correct, I should be able to just platform. Yeah, because if I platform straight up to there and then just delete that, that'll do that. And then that'll also bring some irrigation a little further back, which just means I could plant that many more trees. Actually, maybe I should be doing that all over the place just for the purpose of irrigation. It's nicer to look at a green map than it is to look at a ugly brown one. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it, even if I don't end up using it for that, I think I'm gonna drag some water back here. Just because I like the way the green looks better. And we will come to a point where we don't really have much better to be doing with our resources, so why not, right? Which they will get to those when they get to them. We've got some going on over here. Still loud. It's actually not bad productivity-wise. They're making fair progress over here, really. Yeah, there goes somebody right now. Doesn't seem like we're doing anything with the underground explosive, the tunnels yet, which is fine. They haven't started needing something I'm not expecting, right? I need extract for them, that's what's going on. Okay, hang on, that's in science? Maybe? No. It's gonna take me a second to find this. Clearly. Damn, am I stupid? How the fuck do I make this stuff? Let's try water. Yep, there it is. Yeah, why not? Realizing I don't have a way up here. At least not an efficient one. Oh no, I do. Well, not for long, I guess. I will figure that out in a second here. Let's see. So I could take them... I don't know why I didn't just put that one further. Sick. Alright. Nope, storage, there we go. So I need to use bad water to make extract. Which once I've got extract going, we've got a lot of new doors opening up. Which I'm hoping I can get this area done and start moving production over here fast, but I don't know, I guess we're gonna find out. Who's got nothing to do? Oh, yeah, you guys did go ahead and log everything, didn't you? Beaver's injured, construction lacks materials, that's fine and normal. Sorry, I got in the habit at some point of doing some kind of tappy thing with my fingers on the keyboard. And it's a very difficult habit to break, it turns out. Sorry, scratching an itch. Alright. Man, I hate bad tides. Everything has to be so ugly the whole time. On the right side, they're already done with that. Oh, I forgot with these you have to connect it, like, literally directly to the... There we go. Somebody just drop off a log for that while you're at it, please. Guess I might as well connect this path around. See if anybody uses it. It'll be interesting. Man, really? I was hoping those guys were coming to, like, you know, build this singular thing. Okay, that guy's getting it. Could you not have hit it with a hammer? It would have taken, like, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, buddy. Come on. There we go. And really? You seriously, like, you left it at 84. You couldn't have just, like, put in the last 2 nails or whatever? Oh, well, they'll get it tomorrow. Alright, once they get that, we'll start seeing some of these pathways get done, which they should start with the explosives over here, which is not exactly what I want them to do, but okay. Which I shouldn't need extract for any of these, I'll just need them for these down here, which means it might be worth it, to put in a little, storage container here for extract. Nope. Getting to it quick, alright. Alright, there goes the spinner. I really ought to take out all of this stuff, I keep talking about it. Every episode I'm like, I'm gonna take out all of this stuff, and then I don't. Let's just get it done. I was wondering why there was one singular tree. Hey, they're spreading. Yay! And this is going well back here. I doubt they can spread up a level, but it would be fun if they took over this whole upper level here, too. See, doing well on production of all of the bakery foods, which is good. Except for the maple pastries. Oh yeah, I probably don't have any fucking maple, huh? Okay, let's figure out where I want to put the maple. Yeah, I could probably set up maple over in this area, that wouldn't be bad. Well, let's see where you can reach. Yeah, okay, if I plant maple back here, and then I'm careful with where I put my pathways and stuff, I can keep it, contained while letting it kind of spread on its own. Yeah, alright, okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and just shoot it straight across. I'm gonna use, well, maybe I want it to spread past there. Okay, yeah, hang on. I'm gonna leave this alone for now, but I am gonna plant maples right in here. Let me make sure you can reach all of those. Perfect. And then let me see how big the tapper shack is. Oh, that would have been fun if it fit right there. But yeah, no, let's, well, if I shove the tapper shack right there, then I can give it a little storage right next to it for supply syrup. Perfect. That'll do it. Alright, and then, so I've definitely changed my intent here. I want it to spread to the rest of this area, because I think that'll just be a good thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of unmark this last row as he gets to it, you know? I guess. And that should allow it to spread all on its own, which there shouldn't be any bad water or anything getting into here at this point, so they shouldn't just die off. Oh, no. Okay, you are still working. What's the deal, buddy? And then just to double check I haven't marked this area. Oh. What are you? Oak? Yeah. No, it's a good thing I check this shit every once in a while. So it looks like these are dying from the bad water contamination. I could be wrong. Okay, then those are supposed to be like that. That one I think is funny because it's only one, so I'm leaving it. Is there only one guy for this whole area? I might want to put in some more guys. We've got like 10 days left of bad water. We're not doing bad on the reservoir. I'm not superbly worried about it. Fixed this area. Okay, there's a lot of injured beavers. I'm gonna go ahead and... where is it? Hello? There we go. There's a couple of little awkward spots where I could pop some of these in. This can't be reached, huh? Let's change up where exactly we put them then. Let's go ahead and raise the priority of these so that they get them done. Because these guys seem to be hanging out exclusively around here, and if they are, then I want them to be able to actually get into a medical bed here. Doing great on planks for once, that's not going to last long. Alright, there's one. There's the other. Perfect. And is the other occupied? Indeed it is. Oh god, there's a lot of injured beavers all of a sudden. Okay, let's go find out where the hell you guys are hanging out. Alright, where do you live? You know what, I'm just gonna go around and I'm gonna... Not well-being. No, yeah, well-being. The other one. I know what I mean. I'm gonna go around and just pop in a couple of random medical beds. In spaces that I don't really have anything better to do with. Like here. Yeah, you know, that should do it. Hopefully. They've already gotten up here, so they can access all of this, which is good. And then did I already plan out blocking this area off? I don't think I did. I'm just gonna put a standard dam right here for the time being. And that should block off this whole section, which indeed it does seem to. Especially now that I've blocked this, so that I'll only have the good water in here, so that's good. think I'm gonna leave these the way that they are for now. And if I flood this area, it'll also track back up here, which I'm not mad about. Cool, alright. Do I have any extract, like large extract storage yet? Yes, I do. How are we doing on the extract now that I'm thinking about it? I've got 29. There's a decent chunk of it right there. Alright, I'm doing alright on extract. It's going somewhere. Doesn't seem like it's over here. It might be going to the pathways. No, not yet. Just the planks. Just seems like they've pretty much finished off the planks, so all we're waiting on is explosives and extract. Which is gonna be a minute because we've got hella fucking explosives over here. So, now we wait. While I'm thinking about it, do I have another? Okay, I just set up more haulers posts. Alright, that's cool. Should definitely fill these out while I'm thinking about it. Which did not do much to take beavers away from what they could be doing, but hopefully it's gonna, like, massively increase the efficiency of stuff like this. Oh, I need logs over here, too. Okay, hang on. Obtain logs. Got 2 workers in here. Extract, bad water. All of everything. Except the logs, which I'm gonna raise the priority of because this should take, again, 2 seconds. And when they're not having to run all over the map for logs, that should be a great help. We should have enough haulers to get some logs going in here. Come on, guys. Oh well. That'll happen tomorrow. Probably. Yeah, if I'm gonna try to use the tunnels for irrigation, I could totally do some over here too and just have fun with it. I think it only should need to go to there to really increase the amount over there, so that'll work out. I really do think I am gonna put another logger in this area. Running a little thin on water right now, but we should be... I suspect this top layer is going to dry out right at the end of the drought, which is going to blow, but oh well. There's only so much I can do about that. Or, the end of the bad tide. I keep forgetting it's a bad tide right now and not a drought, because it really doesn't matter, you know? I do think this is going to be a great help, though. Oh, good, we're starting on the explosives over here now. Does that mean we're doing anything over here? No. What did we put into this, then, I wonder? Yeah, we're putting the extract over here. I wonder why we're not... We need extract for these, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah. Wonder why we're not doing that for these. Which one was the first ones that I did? These? Yeah, I think so. No, these, right? Surprised we don't have any extract over here. Weird. Alright, so we're kind of consistently at a low amount of explosives, which makes me want to build another one. What do I press? F? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and build one more for the explosives, which they should be able to take from the bad water supply as well. Yeah, They're doing okay on bad water. Ooh, there it goes. Maybe I do need more haulers. I'm gonna build one more haulers post and just see if that helps, and if it doesn't, then I'm gonna start fine-tuning what exactly I've got prioritized and where. Where would be good? There's about to be a staircase there, so that won't be connected anymore. Yeah, I could just scoot the path. Oop, not that one. That one, yes. Can I fit a medium? Yeah, I can. Alright, so we'll do supply, bad water with that one. I've got enough people that I could up the amount in here pretty quickly. God, that holds a lot of bad water. And then let's go ahead and prioritize these buildings once they're done, so that things actually get moving. I'm gonna up the priority over here. We're gonna raise that all the way up to its max so that it takes over with just full 10 people, or beavers, I guess, whenever they get to that. Do I have any maple syrup storage? Yes. And then I'm also gonna need it right around here. So let's get that going. Look at me, I'm getting smarter. I think I'm also going to try and get some infrastructure going in here. Like, seeing as I have the ability to just build shit over the water, why not, you know? I was like, where did 10 of my beavers go? They have jobs now. Yay. Okay. That's doing good. This is doing pretty good. Logs are doing just fine. Eventually I'm probably going to move the logs to the other side and put another centrifuge over here. They're just barely keeping up with the bad water demands of the damn centrifuge. I'll probably throw in another bad water storage. Nope. There we go. I really want to set these explosives off, but I'm scared somebody's gonna run around behind them, you know? Oh, hey! That's where they've gone. Make sure they're able to get deep enough in there. Hell yeah. We're finally making progress on hollowing this thing out. That's gonna be a minute. Let's go ahead and I imagine the storage for the extract is helping. Let's get some storage down here for some explosives, and then let's Let's get something easy like grilled spatter dock over here so that way they don't have to run as far. Like, we've got water, we've got food, we've got everything else. Let's raise the priority of these, just because they'll get them done real fast. It's weird to look at the reservoirs like this. That one looks normal. This one does not look normal. Alright, let's see how we're doing with these. What happens if I go up one more layer? Cool. Which I found out in another playthrough that when this eventually starts collapsing the ceiling, that won't matter. Even if there are beavers under here, it'll be fine. We'll get those taken care of, and I'll let them do their thing for a little while. Yeah, we are running real low on water. Oh, we've only got 3 days left of bad tide, so that's not the end of the world. Probably not a bad thing that they're gonna wait to get these done until later in the season. Hopefully they'll do them when we have, like, totally the ability to do it. I'm gonna see how difficult it would be to get them over here right now. Oh, not very at all. Okay. Let's go. Cool. Alright, so I'll start setting up my normal stuff over here. We'll want a pile. We'll want a lumber guy. Where is it? There it is. We'll want a couple of people getting scrap. We'll mark that for supply. Where is it? There it is. Go ahead and mark all of the trees that I figure they can reach for cutting. Unmark this section for cutting because it doesn't matter. Then I'll path over the top of this because this is the thing I feel like I'm the most likely to forget to path over. We'll see if they run down this way. If not, then the tree guy will take care of this area. And I'll path based off of which direction happens first. Just another double, triple check, yeah. If I dam this area, it should keep water. Fuck yeah. Check on everybody real quick. We've got people injured. Really? Somebody's contaminated? Who the fuck's contaminated? Hello? How did you get contaminated? That's how you got contaminated. Okay. That's fine. Do what you want, I guess. I might break this area of the zipline and add another one, like, here somewhere so that they can get over here faster. We are doing well. Still not setting these off for some reason. Well, I mean, I know I built them later than the other stuff, but still, I want the irrigation. Irrigation is fun. See how they're doing over here? Oop, too far. Not too shabby. Oh. Well, we're back to, not all that much to do this episode, just sort of wait anymore. Doing fine on Spatterdock. I think we could slightly increase our wheat production if we wanted to. Yeah, we're doing fine on carrots. Yeah, I think I'm gonna increase the wheat production by like 3 rows. I'll let them go ahead and harvest all of this and everything on their own. Are my farmhouses like full up? Well, that one's not. Might as well be. Full. I don't see any reason in not having them full up at this point, so. Beavers are injured. Let's see where you go. Okay, you're already in a spot then. Or still asleep. Not sure which. Seems like still asleep. Oh, no. It's just showing me where his house is. I mean, kind of asleep. Fair enough. It works. So yeah, now that we're starting the even more big projects. On the bright side here in a minute, we should get to see the switch from bad water into filling back up our reservoirs, which will be nice. Okay. Yeah, not a moment too soon. We're gonna start to dry up here in a second. Hopefully it happens right before the water comes back anyway. Well, this will be our suspense for the episode. Are we gonna run out of water? Alright, here we go into night. Alright, we might actually have made it through a drought without losing all of our fucking plants again. The setback was not too bad every time, but, like, good that it's not happening this time. Spud was born. That's a mean name. There they go. Hell yeah, we finally made it. Downstream depth is increasing. Slowly. What are these set to again? 6. Yeah, okay, that's fair. And as we've seen the whole drought, that won't overtop the dam at all. What is the downstream depth right now? About 6. So they're opening and closing at will. Slowly gaining some depth over here. Well, that'll about do it for this episode. There's not really any time to do anything else interesting, so as always, thank you for joining me. I do genuinely appreciate your company. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!